Thanks, faithful televiewers, for tuning in to another edition of Prime Flash on My Media Prime Television with me, Audrey Zatsa. This is what is left of some offices at the regional delegations of the civil service in Babuti East Region of the country after they were consumed by fire. The exact cause of the fire incident, which occurred on Monday, February 21, is still to be established, though according to the firefighters present on the scene to limit the damage, a short circuit may be the cause. Informed of the situation, the governor of the East Region, Gregoire Mvogo, and some other administrative authorities of the region were on the scene to assess the situation. Some military officers appointed and transferred to work in Batibo, northwest region of the country, have failed to report to their duty. The officers, 8 in number, have been called to take up their duty at the aforementioned post. The information is contained in a press release signed by the regional delegate for national security northwest region, Wibong Elong. Some fishermen and inhabitants of Manga, a locality in Kibi East Region of the country, have gone on strike, or South Region of the country have gone on strike against administrative bottlenecks in terms of managing a fishing center which was created in 2006. The protesters are calling on the replacement of the actual director. Dolingonde tells us more.
Enough is enough. This is the reaction coming from the fishermen at the Manga Beach, a locality in the South Region of Cameroon. The community of fishermen is decrying the poor management of this center, which was created in 2006 to support fishing activities and the well-being of the people. In addition to this, the fishermen are against the fact that local authorities here have privatized several activities, including the production of ice, which is the most integral aspect of fishing, as well as the management of electricity bills. Since 2006, we've been hoping that the beach will see development, but this is a far-fetched dream. The first 2 expenditures were covered by the community. The first was 300,000 francs and the second 288,000 francs. Today, we are being told that electricity bill alone ranges from 1,900,000 and sometimes 600,000 francs. That is, if our consumption rate is less, yet there is no maintenance. Worse still, the director continues to levy charges even for the most minute services. There's no electricity, there's no water, there's just nothing. We are now cooking like strangers with dirty water. Why all this? They want to beat us? What for? If the minister can hear what I'm saying, then I'll be very glad. In a bid to get the attention of the state authorities, the fishermen, together with the support of the locals, went as far as placing barricades at the entrance of the beach. Exploitation and destruction of heritage are some of the accusations that have been levied against the director of the center, whom, according to the fishermen, was supposed to manage it for 5 years, but is now running through a 13-year mandate. People are tired. Things are not going the right way. There's no water, no electricity. We fetch water from the sea to serve our clients, which is not normal. First and foremost, this center is being poorly managed for the past 13 years. And in order to resolve the situation, a crisis meeting was held, chaired by the commissioner of the Kibi 1 Police District, which saw the angry fishermen unblocking the barricaded main entrance.
Cameroon yesterday, February 21, joined the international community to observe the International Day of the Mother Tongue, a day which seeks to raise awareness on the rich cultural heritage. Cameroon has 4 main ethnic groups, close to 240 tribes with a variety of national languages. The commemoration of the Mother Tongue is an initiative of Bangladesh approved at the 1999 UNESCO General Conference to promote linguistic and cultural diversity. Residents in Boya are complaining about a slaughterhouse constructed at a neighborhood called Babuti. They have raised concerns about the sounds, smells and insanitary conditions that come with the activity at the abattoir. Eileen Sama.
This slaughterhouse, situated in the heart of Boya, headquarters of Cameroon Southwest Region, precisely at a neighborhood called Babuti, has been existing for some decades. However, its location can cause an epidemic if care is not taken. The dung of the cows slaughtered here is not managed properly and now poses a health threat to those living in and around the area. The dung can be spotted descending to a nearby house, harboring people who are likely to contract one disease or the other. The inhabitants of the area have called on the regional delegate of Health Southwest Region, the regional delegate of the Environment, and the Boya Council to quickly intervene and come to their rescue, as the air they now breathe is highly polluted by the odor emanating from this slaughterhouse. They now say it is time for this slaughterhouse to be transferred to a nearby stream where houses are not close, or better still, an isolated area, since the butchers do not care about the consequences of their activity amidst the denizens. While hoping for the authorities to react as soon as possible, finding a solution to their problem, the inhabitants living in this neighborhood in Boya are bound to endure much more, risking their health as they have very little or absolutely nothing to do facing this particular problem.
Following recent cases of cholera outbreak in the center region, exposing raw material or raw food items around an untidy environment and on the ground in markets in the region is at the spotlight. Colette Loom went finding out from some vendors why the persistent practice of such unhealthy habits. Her report.
It is a common practice in most markets in Cameroon, with the city of Yaoundé not left out, where raw food vendors expose their food items beside trash cans for buyers to purchase. Most often, these food items, especially the perishable ones, which cannot be overcooked in order to kill germs, turns to food poisoning to humans.
To sell under the bench because have cholera, for example, we have COVID-19 because
Recently, there have been cases of ill health after consumers eat these food items. Sometimes fruit and vegetables from such areas of the market, if not properly washed, can result to ill health.
People saying that food places are not very clean and, they want to close up areas because there's a break out of cholera, or people have a lot of diarrhea, especially in under 5. It is in how food is handled. If somebody is going to handle food with dirty hands, then there is a possibility that you're going to transfer the bacteria from your hands and to that food. If I'm experiencing signs and symptoms of what might seem like food poisoning, and maybe about half an hour later it is worsening, it is trying to resolve, then I would actually want to go to hospital. And
having somebody put poison or chemical in your food, coming to refrigerators, if you don't follow the prescribed or best practice in terms of storage of food in your refrigerator, then you're likely to get food poisoning. And how is this? When you're storing food in your refrigerator, you need to be careful how you do it. You need to store your food in containers that do not allow for leakages, or even foil paper or cling that does not have leakages, because what happens when you store food and there's leakages to other foods, then you're likely to get food poisoning. And as we say, your family is the most important, so it's important for you to store your food in the right way in the refrigerator to avoid leakages or contamination with other food, therefore causing food poisoning.
Irrespective of these risks at hand, consumers still purchase food items from such exposures in the market. Going by most of these vendors, they blame their activities on such dirty places on government's inability to allocate selling places in the market, and some on fast turnover in such positions, since most of these places are by the roadside in most markets. However, if proper care is taken and lives of everyone considered, foodstuffs will be exposed in clean places in markets in Cameroon.
The Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development has underscored the need for a partnership between Cameroon and Côte d'Ivoire to boost rice production in the two countries. Minister Gabriel Mbairobe was speaking recently in Yaoundé during an audience granted the delegation from the Rice Development Agency of Côte d'Ivoire, led by its manager Yakuba Ngambele. Prior to the audience, the Ivorian delegation visited the project for mechanized complex development for irrigating rice cultivation and its training center in Nanga Eboko. On to education. First Choice Crypto Academy, a leading institution in cryptocurrency, has graduated over 2,200 job creators. The graduation ceremony took place over the weekend in Akwa Douala. Details with Fon Quinta.
In Nelson Mandela's words, a good head and good heart are always a formidable combination, but when you add to that a literate tongue or pen, then you have something special, which is education. Sunday, February 20, 2022 is another remarkable date that adds to the history of First Choice Crypto Academy, as it graduates over 200 job seekers who have received adequate skills and knowledge that will enable them make money from the financial market.
This is a sector where Cameroon has seen and they are working on legalizing it. This is a sector I call on every Cameroonian to engage in because it's the future. These are skills that when you gain it in the 21st century, you are relevant. This is a sector where we count money in dollars. It feels very good to work your money in dollars and spend in francs CFA. We train crypto traders to be professional and profitable traders, people that actually make money from the financial market. We have trained even somebody with first school that is succeeding in the financial market.
Apart from being a moment to celebrate success, it was also an opportunity for the CEO of First Choice Crypto Academy to educate Cameroonians of the benefits they stand to gain.
Today we are graduating over 200 of them. We have students in Tanzania, we have students in Dubai, we have students in America, we have students in Europe, all parts of the world. Anybody can be part of this academy. And we don't only train them, we help them raise capital. Most of these students will make 3 to 6 million within the next 3 to 6 months, based on our strategy and based on everything we do. We raise them not only to master crypto, we raise them to be professional traders.
Graduates reiterated the fact that First Choice Crypto Academy has gained their trust from the quality of training they received.
I'm very proud to be part of the First Choice Crypto Academy. I never believed as a lady I could become a crypto trader, but today I'm proud to stand here and say I am a proud trader, and I pray for more strength. I pray to make myself more valuable in the society and to bring more impact my generation, especially ladies.
I got interested in this academy because I realized that it was going to fulfill the dreams I had very long. When I started a career many years ago, I thought that it was going to satisfy me and my family. But somehow I realized that I served the nation, I have served the public, but I have not really served myself. So I realized that working was not necessarily for money. So it is time to make money. Even at the time I have to retire from service, I continue to make money.
The graduation ceremony, which took place at Hotel Biblos Akwa Douala, also saw the launching of the institution's main project, First Choice Global Network, and the presence of its partners.
The new Queen and King of Mount Cameroon are known. Tata Karine and Elvis and Sabinla came first in the female and male category at the 27th edition of the Cameroon Race of Hope, which took place on February 19, 2022 at the legendary Hospitality Southwest region of the country. Let's have a rebroadcast of this event.
February 19, 2022 will remain an unforgettable day for the northwest region of Cameroon, as two natives of the region, like previous years, Elvis and Sambinla and Tata Karine, emerged champions in the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope in the male and female categories respectively. The marathon, which kick-started at 7 a.m. with 550 athletes, had a course from the Moliko Omnisport Stadium in Boya to the summit of the mountain and back of 38 kilometers with a huge population, acclaiming the participants from different regions and countries. In 5 hours, 28 minutes and 20 seconds, Tata Karin, winner of the female category, challenged the Chariots of Gods, being the first to reach the top of the mountain, despite fatigue and on the verge of giving up.
This race, I did not encounter any difficulties. It was when I reached that they told me that somebody was already coming behind me. I was very tired. I was calculating that all my struggle going up to summit will go in vain. I decided to start forcing. So when I crossed the line, I just fell down because I used all my energy.
A victory which she attributes to her many months of training at the mountain with her coach.
I feel very happy, especially going up to summit first. You know, I've been winning the race three times. I've never been to the summit first. Kenyans are the one always been to the summit first. So this year I am very, very happy for myself, and I want to thank my coach for giving me enough training that could take me up to summit first and back in the field first.
Other winners, Kitan Midred came second with a time record of 5 hours, 28 minutes and 50 seconds, with Tumi Makrina occupying the third position. While in the men's category, Godlove Gabsibum, 5-time winner of the race and supporter of this year's Mountain King, came second, followed by Adamu Issa. In both categories, the first bagged home 10 million francs CFA, 7 million to the second, 5 million to the third, notwithstanding special prizes. The 2022 edition had 3 more categories of participants, notably veteran, junior, and relay male and female runners. The ceremony was presided over by the Minister of Sports and Physical Education, Narcisse Moele Kombi, and equally saw the presence of some Cameroonian artists like Nyangono du Sud. Over the years, the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope has become one of the most important athletics events in Cameroon, as it is part of the sports meeting that continues to uplift Africa, and the number of foreign athletes who participate is constantly increasing. Out of the country, the president of Benin, Patrice Talon, has inaugurated an exhibition showcasing 26 royal treasures returned by France last November. Reports say the items displayed to the general public from Sunday were returned nearly 130 years after they were stolen by colonial masters. It is said that these items were taken from Abomey, capital of the former Dahomey Kingdom, located in the south of the present-day Benin. French lawmakers passed a bill allowing Paris to return artifacts to both Benin and Senegal, another former French colony. Thousands of demonstrators in Burkina Faso gathered on the outskirts of the capital, Ouagadougou, recently to show their support to the military who seized power in January after overthrowing elected President Roch-Marc Christian Kabore. Many were seen waving the Russian flag and blocking a French military convoy that has been trying to reach neighboring Niger from Kaya. Reports say demonstrators believe that the convoy was carrying weapons to arm terrorist groups which have spread throughout Burkina Faso, killing thousands of civilians and security forces over the last 6 years. The British monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, is set to continue light duties after testing positive for COVID-19 over the weekend. According to Buckingham Palace, the 95-year-old Queen tested positive for COVID-19 on Sunday, February 20, 2022, though suffering from mild symptoms. The Queen's sickness comes after her eldest son and heir, Prince Charles, tested positive on February 10, 2 days after meeting his mother at the Windsor. We've come to the end of today's edition of Prime Flash, produced by Junior Pelama. Thanks for watching, faithful viewers. You get more stories on 3:30 p.m. Prime Info with Gladys Bomotongina, and 6:30 p.m. Prime News with Fon Quinter. Coming up next is In the House with Eileen Sama and her ladies. Have a nice time.